Well, hello, beautiful humans.
And all you lovelies.
I don't know if you noticed my hat. It is a wig, and the dog is in the bathroom. That's fun. I might have to get up in a second. So, yep, this is the official Bendy Bingo wigs, which we're not playing Bendy Bingo right now, but we're showing them. And we're doing a short video to explain Bendy Bingo and show the cards. Because the last one we did, it had to do, there was entry things from the last time involved.
More stuff, so this will be the official Bendy Bingo Information Center extravaganza video.
So we will be reposting the options. I don't have my necklace on. We will be reposting the options. And they're just suggestions. You can put other things on there, but like Rusty plays with necklace. Mama G vapes off screen. Rusty reacts to sound happening off screen.
Mama G says allegedly.
And then I mean, it could be other things that have to do with the chat.
Yeah.
The official bet, you can play Bendy Bingo anytime, but sometimes we have official games. And the official Bendy Bingo, one we have wigs on, is going to be on Saturday, the 19th of this month.
Yep. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this channel.
Which means you will need your bingo cards, which I'm going to show you how to make in a second, sent to BendyBingo@hotmail.com.
And I hopefully wrote that down during editing.
If you've already made a card, you can still use the same card, but, this is very important, you still have to re-email it.
Yes.
Any past emails for the last game are null and void. They are in a folder. They are archived.
In the
so if you do not,
cabinet.
Even if you have the card made, even if you've said something in one of the lives, unless you officially send your card to the BendyBingo@hotmail.com, that's the only way to be entered.
For that particular time that we play. And then if we do it in the future, you could, again, still use the same card,
but
we'll have to email it again right beforehand. So this way we can keep track.
The emails, the 2 weeks prior to a game, so between now, or if something already sent one, and the official game, that's how we keep track of who's playing in that official game. So, that being said, we're not trying to make it like, these are strict rules. This is how we can kind of keep track of what's happening.
And I might say just deal with it
Just deal with it is definitely one. You can have so you can use the same cards, you can make new ones, and then you can have 1 or 2 cards.
Yeah.
No more than that.
You can make as many as you want, but the ones that we are only accepting 2 cards maximum per person. And the ones that you send
are the 2 cards.
Are the official ones that we're going to use. So if you have one at home and you're just playing, because you could play this game any video, any live that we do, and you can scream out bingo, just for the fun of it. Mm-hmm. But during the official Bendy Bingo games, that we will always let you know ahead of time. So you have time to make your card.
This is us letting you know. Video now. We have in some lives.
In future, we'll do the same, and those winners will have winners. But I'll let her explain that.
Those winners will have winners.
Yeah, those winners.
Any official games, thus any game when we're wearing a wig is an official game. That means that there's going to be official winners. What happens is when you email, it actually looks cute because your hair matches the things.
Yeah, my hair matches my curlers.
Card sent in, we play the game, we go back and check the cards, then we announce the winners. Yes. So just because you say bingo first doesn't officially mean we have to make sure everything's good. I do up, down, diagonal.
And across.
Yeah, up, down, across, diagonal. Right. Those are the things you can win. We don't do
4 corners. She doesn't like corners.
I don't like corners.
Don't stand in the corners.
I don't know why. I love standing in corners. I just don't play corners on this. I think I just like the aesthetics of the line cutting through the free space.
Could be.
And we're going to talk about free space just a second. But yeah, I think that might be what it is.
All right.
I like the aesthetic of it being
like the 4 corners.
The line.
Yeah.
So this, I think, got a little bit confusing last time. We made the joke that so there is technically a free space. Right. You can write the word free space, but we made the joke that free space is Zoila drops a link before you ask for it.
Because it's inevitable that
because that's always going to happen. So in the middle, you can write free space or Zoila drops a link. Yeah. But Zoila drops a link shouldn't be somewhere else in your card if you use the word free space. Those are two are It's just whichever one you want to write.
Yeah.
So Zoila drops a link is equivalent to the words free space in Bendy Bingo. Now,
get it?
Let's talk about making a card.
And how do we make a card?
How do you make a card, you ask? You could get a ruler if you'd like. And then you're going to make lines.
Okay. It's like Pictionary, folks. Yeah.
So that's your main thing. Then we need 5 sections.
I'm just enthralled by this. 3. One more. There you go. So you're basically making a 5x5 grid. And you can do it on a piece of paper. You can. There are some links that you can do, and I'm sure Rusty will explain that. Then you have your free space, but you could write either free there or Zoila drops a link. But you can't, like I'm just going to reiterate, you can't write Zoila drops a link anywhere else as an actual one because it's a given. So that's where it's going to go. It's a free space. Look at her writing it backwards. Wow. Okay. And eraser boards are great. But yeah, so it is fun. And again, you can play even when there's a video put out. You could do it and just try to find the idiosyncrasies that we do.
Mm-hmm. So nothing really needs to be put up on the top because we're not doing... We jokingly wrote Bendy, but there's no rhyme or reason for what's in what thing. So you can have Rusty touches necklace. You can have Mama G vapes off screen. You can have Mama G parrots Rusty.
You could have dog interrupts.
Dog interrupts. Mama G cuts self off.
Jen Hobby Nook says hello to everybody in the chat because she always does that. So it doesn't have to always be us. It could be other people's things that are in the chat that you think are, that do the similar.
And if you're not sure, you can always reach out. I mean, being reasonable. If you look at the options, that does kind of give a good example because you want to be able to have your whole card be everything that happens in the first few minutes. So if you have you don't want to have, you can't just make up a bunch of stuff like someone comments a second time or
it's gotta be
be reasonable things.
Yeah. I mean, make it challenging.
Yeah.
Because actually when we played it, we had winners really fast. We're like, oh, maybe.
And that's because we explained it during it. So we're not going to do that this time.
Oh, okay.
We explained the game in the beginning of the game, and I went to do the vape thing, and then I did the necklace, and then you did the vape, and just deal with it. So we just said,
and then
because we explained it, just said all the things in the beginning.
We will not do that again.
So that's why we're doing this now. So when we play Bendy Bingo, we're not talking about Bendy Bingo. We might say it once or twice. You could still have Bendy Bingos brought up because we'll probably be saying we're playing an official Bendy Bingo game, but we're not going to describe anything. If we answer questions, we're going to be very specific, as in Mama G's not answering anything during Bendy Bingo about Bendy Bingo. I will answer them very politically to be careful to make it so, like Anastasia last time trying to get you to say allegedly.
Yeah.
Or
just deal with it.
So you just fill in whatever you want in the different spots. You email this to Hotmail, BendyBingo@hotmail.com. Before Friday, we play the game.
Right.
We check the winners. Somebody wins a surprise.
You win prizes. Also, too, in the comments of this video, if you have suggestions or ideas to help out other people that want to play that you think of yourself, write them in the comments.
Yes.
Here, so because we want everybody to play. It's just for fun. It's really just for fun.
It's a fun time. We're not doing anything crazy with the gifts, especially with my internet, and I can't create as much right now. So,
but we'll still do some.
Yeah, we'll still come up with some stuff. I actually have some ideas. I might do 2 different packages depending, because if I do one of them, it might be a little bit witchier. Not everyone likes that. No. But yeah, we have some different ideas for that. But yeah, that's pretty much Bendy Bingo. Drop questions in the comments.
Yeah.
Drop suggestions in the comments. Drop potential Bendy Bingo Square options in the comments. All of that.
All of the above.
Yes, we're excited.
Do that below.
And
yeah.
Well, if you're ready, send your card over to BendyBingo@hotmail. I can't access that from my phone.
Oh.
So if you have a question, don't send it to BendyBingo@hotmail.com unless you're going to tell me so I know to go onto an internet place to check it.
Yeah.
But That's more just for sending the cards over too. So questions ideally here or my regular email. I mean, it's no big deal if you send it there. I just might not see it in time.
Right.
But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. So.
Where the heck's the hole?
Let's get these old ladies out of here. I'll see you later.
All right, we're going to go
We'll see you
now.
when we
My
play the
sciatica's killing me.
Don't forget your cards.
Write your cards. Send them in to the mail. It's that thing that you send the mail. You don't even need a stamp. That's the cool thing. Anyway, we love you guys. Bye-bye for now.